having somebody step in and be more willing to help out because they know that they're not going to be taxed on that overtime, it will make a huge difference.
Several pieces of legislation from President Donald Trump's big beautiful bill are going into effect this year, and one of them that many of us are anticipating are the no taxes on overtime. But what does that mean, and who does it impact?
Since I was itty bitty, I have always known that I wanted to be in the medical field.
Avery Harrell is going on 11 years as a nurse. In her profession, 40-hour-plus work weeks are the norm.
I would say that fairly often we get a decent amount of overtime just because we're already working those 12-hour shifts. And if you pick up just one extra, that automatically puts you into that overtime slot.
While workers like nurses, first responders, and factory workers qualify for overtime and get paid time and a half for those hours, sometimes it doesn't always reflect in their paycheck. But with President Donald Trump's big, beautiful bill, the no tax on overtime legislation could change that.
Having somebody step in and be more willing to help out because they know that they're not going to be taxed on that overtime, it will make a huge difference. I've already had some of my nurses be like, hey, well, if there's overtime when this happens, you just let me know. I'm like, okay, thanks.
Here's what you need to know. No tax on overtime is a deduction and not an exemption. So if you're filing single, the max deduction is capped out at $12,500. For filing jointly, that's capped out at $25,000. So let's say, for example, your salary is $50K and you worked enough overtime hours to hit $10,000 worth of overtime pay. That means you're only going to get taxed on $40,000. So what happens if you don't remember how many overtime hours you've worked? Don't worry, because that's up to your employer. They must provide that information on your W-2 form.